Greetings, sunshine. I just want to do a real quick little something. I've been reading The Alchemist, one of my favorite books of all time for the last 20 years plus. I read it probably once a year, every couple of years or something, and I get something new out of it because, we grow and expand and, that kind of stuff. But this particular passage had me stuck for a minute the other day. So I'm just going to kind of start in the middle. What is it that you're looking for? Asked the old merchant. I've already told you I need to buy my sheep back, so I have to earn the money to do so. The merchant put some more new coals in the hookah and inhaled deeply. I've had this shop for 30 years. I know good crystal from bad, and everything else there is to know about crystal. I know its dimensions and how it behaves. If we serve tea and crystal, the shop is going to expand, and then I'll have to change my way of life. Well, isn't that good? I'm already used to the way things are. Before you came, I was thinking about how much time I had wasted in the same place while my friends had moved on and either went bankrupt or did better than they had before. It made me very depressed. Now I see that it hasn't been too bad. The shop is exactly the size I always wanted it to be. I don't want to change anything because I don't know how to deal with change. I'm used to the way I am. The boy didn't know what to say. The old man continued, You have been a real blessing to me. Today I understand something I didn't see before. Every blessing ignored becomes a curse. I don't want anything else in life. But you are forcing me to look at wealth and at horizons I have never known. Now that I have seen them, and now that I see how immense my possibilities are, I'm going to feel worse than I did before you arrived, because I know the things I should be able to accomplish, and I don't want to do so. So I'm reading that passage because oftentimes, and I'm going to read the notes that I wrote in my journal as opposed to trying to remember my points, is that a lot of times the people who are closest to us, we take our ideas and we all excited about our business or whatever we want to do, and they are the ones who may not be able to support us or encourage us in our dreams because they are stuck in their own subconscious beliefs and limitations and fears and regrets, right? And they place them on themselves based on past experiences or whatever it may be. Indoctrination, it may be some kind of mental abuse or emotional abuse from childhood. It could be all kind of stuff, trauma, whatever. But it has nothing to do with you, right? And so don't make it personal. Don't take it personal if your folks don't have anything good or positive or encouraging words, but like, yeah, do that thing, because they're stuck in their own head and their own hearts about, what's happening, in reality, because you are basically serving as a trigger and a reminder, just like in the book, for them to stay in their safe space and that they truly believe that they are keeping you safe by not encouraging you. Sometimes a lot of family, they'll do that. And it's their perspective. You have to keep your own perspective about your journey and respect that we're all on our own individual journey, and everybody is not going to necessarily come along, and you don't have to be mad or judgmental or criticize them for not supporting you. So that's just as important, right? And they may feel threatened because they don't know how to move towards their own aspirations and their own goals. And it's definitely, some don't want to get out of their comfort zone, the things that are familiar, right? And they also are concerned with the possibility of what they're going to lose. Stuff that they've already worked for. I don't want to lose it. What I got to give up. Step into the unknown, which is really what this life is about. And a lot of times, like I said, they're projecting that onto you out of love, not realizing that's really not the most supportive, loving thing to do, because we're here to flourish, Bottom line is, at the end of the day, it's not about you. It's not about taking it personal or anything like that, and to stay the course. Just don't talk to them about it anymore. Get around people who will support you, or keep going until that happens or not. to support yourself, right? And you are not obligated to use your energy to make them see otherwise or to feel otherwise about your stuff and or their stuff. You can encourage them as much as possible, just don't drain yourself from it, because people are going to move and do when they're ready to move and do. That's just human nature, right? And so we have these roles and these familial and friendship and these concepts and constructs that a mother's supposed to do this and the father's supposed to do this and the best friend supposed to. No, that's emotional blackmail. Don't do that. That's not fair. That's not cool. Everybody's doing what they can do, how they can do, when they can do it, right? So I'm saying that to say, stay the course with positivity and confidence. And, you know, because with every challenge and obstacle that you're going to face along whatever journey, you're doing it anywhere in your life, might as well go for the big thing or little thing or whatever your thing is, because each time it's going to be an opportunity so you can see what your limitations are or where you cut yourself off, you know, and not trust yourself enough, or how that, you know, how you've been distracting yourself, you're robbing yourself from these opportunities. And then you can switch so you can empower yourself to accomplish. And so what if it fails? So what if it doesn't turn out exactly the way you wanted to? Because at the end of the day, nothing in your life has turned out exactly the way you wanted to, because time is changing. We expand. Every moment is changing, evolving. So you can plan for something now, but next month, 6 years from now, whatever, some of the things may not even be available for you to do. But you got to shift and change. But that doesn't mean you don't go after your dream and your goal. And so what if you fail? You learn something. Keep it moving. There is no such thing as failure. The failure is not doing it, not trying it. You know, being stuck, staying in the box. To me, that's my personal thing. Failure is not even trying and doing the same thing over and over and over because it's comfortable, because you get your bills paid. I'm not saying that you don't need that. I'm just saying expand yourself. We're infinite beings living in an infinite world with many infinite possibilities about stuff, and we're unique. Even if we come from in the same family, everybody has their own way about how things are supposed to transpire. That's why, especially in America, like, we so far behind because we so busy trying to keep everybody in the box and everybody doing the same thing, and you're on social media and like, oh, I want to do what they doing, and we mimicking versus let's try something new and become innovative. No, we're in America like this, and then we don't realize we look like clowns across the waters in other countries because we're still stuck on, we're going to be on TikTok and making videos, making money, as opposed to, how are we going to get some clean water and some clean air or just something else different? That's all I'm saying, right? Even these little African kids in these villages, they're over here coming up with ways to get clean water, to have solar power energy, and they have no equipment. They're just using what they could find, cardboard, whatever. So I'm saying that to say, don't belittle yourself. Don't belittle your dreams. Don't belittle your goals. Don't pressure and emotionally blackmail your friends, family, and loved ones, right? So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I love you. Just know right now there's a more of a spiritual, unseen battle that's going on, and so don't get distracted with being angry, mad, disappointed with your friends, family, loved ones who not supporting the thing. There's something way bigger going on outside of that. Way bigger. Don't make your family an issue. Don't make your friends an issue. Don't make not having support and encouragement an issue. There's some other stuff that you could be focusing on. And so again, we'll continue to keep talking about the spiritual world, realm, or whatever you want to call it on this platform. But I just wanted to put that out there because I love you. And I want everybody to elevate the good, elevate the good, elevate the good, elevate the good, think the good, do the good, be the good, live the good, all things good. All you gotta do is just be yourself. Just count on yourself. Just depend on yourself. You good. You good. Love unconditionally. Starting with yourself. Peace.